Hello, hello, all you beautiful people. My name is Eugene, and today we're going to be discussing the death of car culture. This is going to be my new YouTube series where you guys get to watch me basically just drive on a Seto Corsa while discussing new, developing, and recent, car events. So I'd like to start off with, I guess, the most recent events, and that being Gatlinburg, and a million things that have already been said a million times, but I kind of just want to give some more input on it and how I feel like the car community can heal from this. My personal feedback, right? Personal input is that the car community is constantly given nothing but chances to be better. Every single time something goes wrong. I mean every single time. We are given another chance, another location, more opportunities and more events to show out and show that we are more than what media shows. We're more than just a bunch of senseless monkeys rev bombing cars at gas stations and just acting a fool. But the media doesn't know that. The media only sees the negative parts, and to be fair, they're not wrong. A lot of recent events in the car community have shown that a lot of clout chasers have gotten access to the community, and it's poisoning everything that we love. It's genuinely tainting car community images. And it's not to say that everyone is a clout chaser, not to say that you can't be caught up in the moment and maybe do dumb things sometimes, but we should know better. We as a whole, we as a collective should know better, especially those of us who've been doing this a long time. Not like myself, I'm only 20, but those of you over 20, those of you who do know better, those of you with nice cars that you probably bought just for TikTok clout culture, those of you who are in your 30s with kids, going to public events, showing out for kids, like teenagers, it's cool and all, but at least do it the right way. At least do it the right way. Make sure nobody gets hurt. There's levels to this, and you don't have to have the nicest car to be a part of the car community. And that's a recent misconception that I feel like a lot of people are kind of pressured into buying cars for. You don't have to be this ballin' dude with an M3 comp, a brand new G80, or you don't have to have a Lamborghini. You don't have to have a 1200 horsepower Mustang. You can just have your car. As long as you put in the wrench time, you put in the dedication, and you put in the effort to really be a part of the community, it doesn't matter what you drive. And a lot of people we're losing the plot. The car community is losing the plot really hard. And I wish it wasn't that way. I love this community more than anything. Love the hell out of this community. Wouldn't trade it for anything. I've been treated with nothing but respect and kindness in this community, and I wish a lot of people could say the same. But they can't. For whatever reason, they can't. And that's fine. Not everyone's gonna have the same experience in the car community. Not everyone's gonna get told the same things. It's diverse for a reason. But we need to be diverse and unified at the same time, which sounds counterintuitive. It sounds contradicting. But we can all enjoy different things while still enjoying one another. We can still enjoy cars, the community, what everyone stands for, what you made your build for. I'm not gonna go up to a guy who built his car to drift it when I built my car to drag and be like, yo dude, line it up, dude, 60 roll right now, but your car's fucking slow, dude. Nah, man, that's not what this is about. It's not about who has the fastest 60 to 130. A lot of TX2K and rich clout boys who just dumped all their money in fast cars for fame clouded young people's minds with what the car community is supposed to be about. And I've witnessed it in person. I grew up around cars. I saw the community change before my very eyes. And luckily I wasn't genuinely affected by, I'm gonna say, the clout takeover. And that's a whole other video topic. Takeovers, don't support them. If you go to them, you're lame. We'll get to that another day. But it's more so What can we do to fix our image? And the simple answer is just behave. Behave. You know, like if you're a clout chaser, you just want to get clicks and views online for whatever reason of whatever car, that's perfectly fine, okay? Just make sure you're not doing it at someone else's expense. You're doing it responsibly, and you just don't look like a fool. Okay, it's one thing to go out of your way to get footage of a car, but if you're encouraging negative behavior while doing it, and you're part of the problem, and you may not realize it, but you're no more help than the people actually rev bombing and listening to you. It's hard to figure out who's more of a fool in that situation. Now, I'm all for a little rev bomb. I'm all for a little tomfoolery, but there's a limit. There's a really big limit, and we're losing sight of it. It's all getting jumbled together. The world is turning its back on cars in general. Manufacturers are giving up. Like, it's a lot of things are happening in the world, and we're losing everything. And as car guys, we have to keep the other people not in check, but we have to tap them on the shoulder and remind them, hey, this isn't what this is about. If you're gonna come here just for this, it's better if you probably don't come back. You don't want to keep someone in check, but you want to just give them a heads up. And if they ignore it, so be it. We have authorities, we have cops, we have all kinds of things to handle the situations. Violence is never the answer, nor is being douchey about it. I don't know, there's like I said, there's levels to this, and there's ways we as the car community can go about handling this. We just have to find the right approach. That approach without overly causing a scene, I guess you could say, because we've done enough of that. And by we, I'm not mainly talking about the car guys, even though some of you proclaim car guys are a big factor. You guys, most car YouTubers, I'll say, aren't truly relatable anymore. And I remember hearing about this topic on a channel like Drew Peacock and a few other channels. Most car content from other YouTubers, it gained clicks and views because it was achievable. It was something relatable. It was backyard garage stuff. And I'm not saying people can't level up and do things better. You know, that's what you grind for. You grind to get those cars, to have that unrealistic dream. That's what you work for. As long as you don't lose the heart and soul of your content, it should never be at that expense. And I'm no one to talk about, you know, these subjects. I feel like I can't give my genuine input. It's not going to make much of a difference to them. But as someone who's trying to go from viewer to speaker to content creator, I feel like I should at least put in the effort to say something if not nothing, you know. See something, say something. Feel like that's the boat I'm in, and I want others to see where I'm coming from. It's a time for change for the car community. It's a big time for change, and we need to be aware of that. We need to take things serious and take back our community for what it really is. It's on a constant decline, and sooner or later, the car community might not be a thing anymore. It can very well be extinct in the near future. I don't want that. You don't want that. A lot of people I know don't want that. So let's do something about it. Let's take action. Let's actually do something and take back our community. I know we can do it. It's not out of reach. We just have to come together. And I am doing most of this off the top of my head, so I'm sorry if it's very not structured. I just want to come on here and kind of just talk about my thoughts on the matter, you know? Nothing crazy, just wanted to discuss. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Any comments, questions, concerns, let me know in the comments. You know, private message me. All of my handles are pretty much the same. Just reach out to me, talk to me, let me know. And I hope you guys have a good day.